All right, so I'm so excited to talk to all you guys today. Thanks for attending this new Coach Basics pre-launch call. The goal today is really just to give you guys a heads up as to what you can expect in the Coach Basics course. And so I'm just going to take some time to kind of walk through what we're going to all talk about in there. And then I also wanted to give you a couple assignments to do over the weekend as pre-work to really get yourself ready to roll on Monday. All right, so the goal of Coach Basics is just for us to be able to teach you the fundamental things that you need to know about Beachbody in order to get your business started on the right foot. My goal is to help you get success as fast as I possibly can. And so that means that I want to train you in on how to invite. We're going to cover inviting. We're going to cover consistency. We're going to cover the 4 vital behaviors. And then we're also going to cover social media over the course of the Coach Basics course. The goal is really to get you guys to feel confident in how to share your story. Because at the end of the day, that's the core of what coaching is sharing your story and inspiring someone else with your story. And so one of the most important tools to know about when you're starting as a coach is the Coach Online Office. This is where all the magic happens, where you're going to keep an eye on how your business is doing. And so I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen with you. And we're going to log in and do that. Before I do that, there are a few of you guys on here live, and I'd love for you, since you're live and can kind of see each other face to face, for you guys to introduce each other. There's a couple coaches who have been here for a while and are just sitting in. And then there are some of you new coaches. Some of you have maybe been a discount coach for a while. So if you guys would just go ahead and introduce yourself and, who you are, how long you've been coaching, and for those of you who have been around for a while, if you could share maybe one reason you love being a coach or a way that the coaching opportunity has blessed your life up till this point. Otherwise, you can just share who you are, where you're from, why you want to be a coach or why you're excited to be a coach, and then we'll go from there. So let's see, Miranda. I know she won't mind if I pick on her first.
Showing up like a hot mess. Don't mind me.
I love it.
Okay, I'm Miranda, past catch. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a son who's 2.5 and a daughter who just turned 1. And I've been a coach since last October. I'm a diamond rank coach, which was exciting.
Huge deal.
And yeah, this is my gig. This is what I do other than stay at home. It's great. I love it. And I have no doubt that if you put your mind to it, you can get off to a fast start. I definitely think that is also very possible. You just have to see the vision. Know you're not going to quit.
Yes, I love that.
Is there anything else I was supposed to say?
No,
I missed
that's perfect. Thank you. That's perfect.
Okay. Hello.
Bridget, can you go next? Bridget is a brand new coach.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I'm from Oakdale, Minnesota, and I became a coach to help inspire people and have a little bit of a platform to be able to do that with. I'm trying out the Beachbody products for the first time, so I'm really, really excited, but I've seen the results it's done for other people. So I'm excited to get those results myself because I know if I'm consistent, I will get them.
Awesome. Thank you. Ashley, you want to go next? Hold on. I'm going to unmute you. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks. Hi, I'm Ashley. I was one of Amber's boot campers since February, and I became a coach in June, but I've not been pursuing it as well as I probably could, so I'm doing that now. So that's me.
Yeah.
I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3, 3 and under. I have a son who's 3 and twins who will be 2 in December.
Awesome. Yes, you are amazing, Ashley. I'm so excited for you to get this refresher and get going. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Me too. Thanks, Amber.
Yeah. Samantha, you want to go next? Also very new. Hold on, let me unmute you here. Okay. Oh, I lost her. Angela, can you hear us? Are you able to talk or are you working?
I am working. Let me
Do you
figure this
want to introduce yourself?
here. I can hop on for a second.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm on my lunch hour, so I probably won't be able to stay on this call too long. But I'm a new coach. I just signed on last month, and I'm a mom of 4. I work outside of the home part-time doing x-rays. I have a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 9-month-old. So lots of kids at home. And I'm hoping to try out this coaching thing to help motivate people. I'm trying to lose the extra baby weight that I've had from these kids and hope to do it along with other women and motivate them and hopefully make this a full-time thing.
Yeah, awesome. So cool. Thank you so much, Angela. Thanks for having me on quick. Samantha, I got you back. We've got you back on now. Can you hear me? Oh, shoot. We keep losing her. Shoot. Oh, no, there she is. Samantha, can you hear me? Go ahead, Samantha, if you can hear me. Otherwise, we'll...
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Samantha Gage. I'm a mom of 2. I just had my second one July 1st. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. And sorry, what were the other questions?
Just like why you're excited to be a coach or what you hope to kind of do with the coaching.
Oh, I'm a discount coach at first. So I want to kind of try out the products first and see, so then I get my own results and then I can kind of connect people better when I start selling the products. I really want to lose my mom weight and kind of get healthy again.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited for you. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys for taking a minute to do that. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that I can walk you through how to get to your Coach Online office if you do not know this already. So, all right, can everyone see? Can everyone see my screen? All right. So in order to log into your Coach Online office, you're going to go to teambeachbody.com. And once you get there, here, I'll sign out so that we can see the whole deal here. Once you get to Team Beachbody, you're going to click on this little sign in right here. And then you're going to enter the same email and password that you used to sign up to be a coach. You're going to sign in, and this is kind of the home screen. Into the Beachbody community. From there, you can go into Coach and then Coach Online Office. There we go. Okay. And this is the screen where where all of your training is found, where all of your the highlights of your business. I have a separate video actually that I created that I'll be sharing either over the weekend or on Monday. That's going to go through each specific area of the Coach Online office. So I won't get into that right now. But what I did want to get into today is this first tab here. It says start here. Right here, you're going to have a CEO welcome. So definitely take advantage and listen to that. We have our CEO's name is Carl Deichler, and he is truly the reason why this company has gone as far as it has. He's an incredible visionary, and every time I listen to him, I get so inspired. So definitely take the time to look at that, and you will get inspired as well. The next thing is how to get started. So this is what I want to dive into today. Oh man, come on guys. I got a new computer, you guys, and you know that first day when you're like, everything just feels a little weird? That's where I'm at. Okay, so down here is where the instructions to find this too are in the welcome email that you received. when you signed up to be a coach. So if you forget any of this today, you can always go back to that email that you got. All right, so this is getting started. Simple steps to start you off right. The first thing that we want you to do is to complete the business quick start guide. And so I wanted to open that up and walk you through just the different things in there and how they can really help you get a good understanding of how to get your business started. All right, so this is the business quick guide, or the business quick start. So what I would love for you guys to do is open this. I posted this to the coach or to the group, the Facebook group, but I think it'd be great practice if you logged into your Coach Online office and found this for yourself, again, by going to that top tab. So the goal of this is really for you to, the thing that happens when we write something down on paper is that it sticks a little bit more. So I would encourage you guys to actually print this out if you're able to and fill it out with a literal pen. Because again, there's something in our brain that happens when we use a pen instead of just typing something. So this is what you're going to want to fill out, your coach ID, which you can find in your Coach Online office. And then this is your support team. And all of these, if you're my coach, are going to be me. So you can go ahead and fill my name in there. If you need that information and you can't find it on the Coach Online office, feel free just to shoot me a emailer or a message. And then right here, this is like the most important thing to do on day one. Figure out where your coach websites are, because these websites are what you're going to use when someone is finally ready to join you and get started on their healthy living journey. So the first one is going to be beachbodycoach.com. So you have 3 different websites. You have the Beachbody Coach website, Shakeology website, and then My Ultimate Reset. Honestly, just worry about the Beachbody Coach website. I really rarely use my other 2 because you can get everything through the Beachbody Coach website. So I would just focus on the Beachbody Coach one. And that's going to be / whatever username you decided to use when you signed up. Okay, the next section is get and stay connected. Okay, so this is really important. Beachbody does an awesome job of communicating all the exciting things that are going on, but you need to know where to find all those communications. And so if you click on, within this PDF, you're going to be able to click on all these links and it'll bring you right to there. But be sure to follow all of this stuff in order to have up-to-date information from Beachbody Corporate. The National Wake Up Call is over here. This is so crucial because every week Beachbody has a call on Monday mornings. It's at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 10 Central time if you live in Central time zone like I do. And every week they bring on someone to the call who is just going to share their success story and tips and trades of the business. It's also a time when they recognize rank advancements. So once you get up into your business in the diamond, 1-star, 2-star, and above, you'll be recognized. And they also have some fun like trivia stuff to take part in too. So you can listen live at this phone number, and then here at the playback. There's actually a way that you can receive texts every Monday morning so that it reminds you to sign up for the call. And you can find that in the back online office if you search the FAQs for that. So number 3 is how to set up your business or set up your business. So the first checkbox here is how to set up your profile. And if you notice here, all of these have videos that they're linked to that are going to show you exactly how to do all this. It's really not going to take much time, but if you have questions, definitely refer to this video, these videos. Number 4 is create an action plan. We'll get into that in a minute, into page 2. Number 5 is identify people to help. This is something that is so important, and it's going to feel like a pain in the butt right now, but it's something that I'm going to be having every coach in my downline do, because the thing with the way that our brains work again is that we reach this point in our days when our brain is like at capacity and we cannot remember anything new. And so I'm going to open this up really quick. The goal of network marketing is really to help people who you might know or who you have known in the past. And then after that, it's to really reach into your cold market and develop a whole new market of people. But one really powerful way to get your mind thinking of who you could possibly help is to write out a list, a contact list. And so I'm going to click onto this. This is called the memory jogger. So this is one of the things that I'd love for you guys to do for homework this week, because if you can get this out of the way now, it is going to serve you so well. So I'll just read through this really fast. It says, ask yourself this question. Who do you know? Think about your family, your closest friends, people you work with, people you grew up with, and people who you've simply come into contact with. Identifying your contacts is one of the most effective exercises in building a successful business. Your list of contacts is who you will start with and when you're exposing people to Beachbody products and business opportunity. Make a list of as many people as possible and keep building your lists as you make new contacts and remember old ones. Now, I want to just talk about this a little bit because sometimes I think we look at something like this and it's like, oh, that feels so network markety, and that's so like, I don't want to be annoying my friends and family and all of that. Like, I'm not out to get everybody. And that's really not the purpose of this. Again, this is for us to be able to really think through the people that we can help. And so every time you're going to write someone's name on the paper, what that's going to do is it's going to let you have more brain space to think of more people, because we're only able to think of a certain amount of people in any given moment at one time. And so this memory jogger, while you're writing people down, slowly your brain is going to empty out and you're going to think of more people that you know and more people that you want to reconnect with and all of that. And so like this, you know, it goes through all these different things of how to jog your memory. And then to use the list that you already have. So use Facebook, LinkedIn, you know, basically anyone in your life that you know, write them on a list and see how many people you can get. I bet you can get a couple hundred people. And you'll be like shocked to be like, wow, I have actually a lot of influence that I never really thought of, because on a daily basis, I think we get so used to the same people that we interact with. And it goes all into people who want to get in shape, people who want to eat healthy, who want to lose weight, like all of these people who you maybe they've said that those kind of things to you at a certain point in time. Okay. Now we're going to read this one too. Studies show that if you're at least 25 years old, you know at least 1,000 people. If you're going to remember them all, you need to jog your memory and identify them. Think about people beyond your inner circle. Use this list to jog your memory about anyone you know associated with any of these areas shown below. Quickly jot down whoever comes to mind and don't worry about whether or not they'd be interested in the products or opportunity. Your job is just to write down everyone you know, and you'll be amazed at how many people you can think of. So really just go through, again, you may not think they're ever going to want to do Beachbody. They may never purchase from you, but to just free your mind of more people that you know so you can get to know more and allow your brain to welcome more people who you could potentially work with in the future. So this is a big list, right? But it's really going to jog your memory. I did this last summer, and it felt like it took me forever, but afterwards I was like, wow. So I'm going to go ahead and challenge myself to do this again this weekend with you all, because I think it'll be a really powerful thing for me to do again, because I've just met that many more people. So what do you do once you get these people on your list? Honestly, keep adding to your list, keep it handy, but anytime you meet someone new, just add them to your list. And you're going to, like, over time, get so many people that are just in your network. And what I think is this is like what old school, the thing that's really cool, this is where old school marketing would stop. This is where people would write their list and then they'd have to go out and find them in person, and it would be a huge undertaking. Well, what I like to tell people to do is once you have your list, once you have people who you really feel like would be good coaches, or maybe sometime down the line they would make for a good customer. What you can do in Facebook is actually create a friends list where you can just keep in contact with these people. So you can create a list where maybe it's people, like I have a couple different lists going right now. One's called potential coaches, one's called potential customers. Now, am I every day going out and asking them to buy a challenge pack or to buy a fitness program? No, but they're on my mind, and I want to make sure that I'm intentionally building my relationship with them. Because at the end of the day, this is more than this is a fitness business, this is a people business. And it's about really just loving on people, building relationships, building that trust so they know who you are and how you want to help them. I think I got to the bottom of this. I just wanted to make sure. I mean, there's a lot of people, right? Like this is a lot of people. But I bet when you jog your memory, you're going to think of people in most of these categories, which is really cool. All right, so I'm going to go back to the how to get started. Where did my thing go? Let's click here again. Okay. All right, so let's scroll down. So that was making your list. And so if you guys can do that over the weekend before you get started, that's going to be like a huge deal. Huge, huge deal. So please try to do that. And once you have your list done, if you could just snap a picture of it and then post it to the group. And I'll make a little assignment post for you to post that to the group. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to do it too. So make sure that I do it. Hold me accountable. Okay. The next thing, download and use the contact list. So let's look at this. So this is something that I would say for now, let's just not worry about that. I don't want you to have too much to do in one weekend. Okay, so let's go ahead. Get back. Gosh, I keep closing out of it. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll go down a little bit more. Okay, we're going to jump over here to the 4 vital behaviors. So this is really the foundation of building a business right here on these 4 vital behaviors. So we're going to talk about building a list and setting up your business and creating an action plan and all this stuff. But you guys, whenever that gets overwhelming and whenever you're like, oh my gosh, this is so much, I want you to remember that the biggest thing to prioritize, no matter where you're at in your business, are the 4 vital behaviors. So let's go through these again, if you haven't heard them already. But the first one is invite, invite, invite. Invite daily everyone to join a challenge group, focus on their goals, follow up, and help them get results. And we're going to be going through the vital behaviors in a more personal way, in a way that I've decided to approach them in our Coach Basics. Number 2 is be proof that the products work. So drink Shakeology, do workouts, all that kind of stuff. Show that you're actually doing this alongside your clients. Number 3, do personal development. Strengthen and better yourself every day by learning from the success of others. Become the best version of you. Because when you become the best version of you, you're going to feel confident, you're going to feel excited, and you're going to be able to pursue helping others even more. Number 4, recognize, celebrate, and reinforce every meaningful achievement and activity that leads to results. Okay, so those are the 4 vital behaviors. We'll be going over those again and again and again, so you will get very familiar with those. Okay, so this next part is number 6, engage in training. And so this is really going to be key. Everything that you're going to need to know to start your business is going to happen in the Coach Basics course. And so I'll click on this. Again, you guys are going to be able to click on all these too and go back and look at them better. Okay, so this is kind of what I would love for you guys to do before you start everything on Monday is the prereqs. So complete the business quick start, which is what we're going through right now. Set your goals, and these goals are going to include paying for your product within the first 30 days. Okay, that might sound crazy, but I want you to get your Shakeology for free. I want you to have no overhead when it comes to this business. I want to make sure that you are getting your money back, that your husband's not on your butt for spending more of your money, that you're really moving forward in your business. So that's going to be one of your goals, is to get your product paid for. And then the second goal is to get to Emerald rank and earn Success Club 5 during your second month. So we are going to talk about how to get to Emerald, how to get to Success Club as soon as possible. Number 3, and so if you have other goals right here, I want you to dream big. I want you to think through, how do I want my life to be? Because you're at a point where you signed up to be a coach because you see that there's potential. And during the thick of it, when you're working your butt off, you're going to need to come back and remind yourself of your goals. Your goals are like your Northern Star. That's what you're working towards. So if you want to pay off a car, or and you can even start with smaller goals. Like, I want to pay for our phone bill this month, or I want to set those goals and then maybe get bigger. Like, I want to send my kids to private school, or whatever your goals are, dream big, put them all out on paper. And it's going to be so motivating for you to remember that, hey, this is what I'm going for. All right. Number 3, download and read the 5-step invitation guide. Go ahead and read that. We'll be talking more about that. The Beachbody Challenge Group Guide for the fitness program of your choice. So that is something that's really cool. So Beachbody literally lays out every last thing that we need to be a coach. Now, the cool part is that we get to put our own personal twist on it. So I don't want you to use all the language in the challenge group guide and copy and paste, because that's not going to feel authentic. But I think that it will be really helpful for you guys to read through some of these ideas and then to implement them as you kind of start to think about, how do you want to lead your own boot camps eventually. And trust me, you don't do that right away. You can add them into mine for a while until you get the hang of this whole deal. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so much right at once, because I promise we will take it in stride. And then look at the business activity tracker as well. So I'll just pop open these really fast. And again, this is more about how many times can you read this stuff, because it's not going to sink in for a while. The customer 5-step invitation process is designed to help increase your success with inviting people to join you. And so if you're like, what is a challenge group? How do I even join? You're going to find out on Monday. You're going to be in my challenge group. I call them boot camps, just to make it a little more personal to me. Starts on the 5th on Monday. You're going to get to know how I run things, but it's really just to help people get results and help them to achieve their goals with some added accountability. So, challenge groups, they just, like it says here, combined challenge packs provided members with programs, Shakeology, support and accountability, and then rewards. So if they complete a program, they get a t-shirt. And so let's go down here to the process. And I'm not going to read through this all just for sake of time, but you guys can read through. And again, I don't want you guys to read this and be like, oh, okay, I have to do this step for step. This is really just to give you a basic understanding of how sales works. And we're going to talk through how to actually come across authentically and not like a salesperson, because we don't want to be known as salespeople. But that will just give you a good understanding of how to approach it. Okay, I'm going to go down. Okay, so the next thing that I was going to pop into really fast is, what's that? This, okay. So go through that, review the coach training on the website, review the leadership ladder. And again, all this is going to be like, you're going to be like, holy cow, what do I even do with all this? This is so much information. And I just want you to know it is totally okay to be overwhelmed. Again, right now, my goal is just for you to familiarize yourself with what's available to you. You don't have to memorize all this stuff. You don't have to know it word for word or be able to say it to anyone else at this point. I just want you more than anything to get excited about all the resources that are available to you. Because as you get to that point where you're going to be growing your business, just know that Beachbody has us covered, and it is so awesome. All right, so let's go down to the coach action plan. Right now, don't worry about success partners. We'll talk about that a little bit later in training. But I do want you to fill this part in because this is, again, just crucial to your success, is filling in my why. I became a Team Beachbody coach because, and I want you to write your heart out on there and just share why you want to do it and really, really wrestle with that. And if you have a strong and a deep why, that is going to get you to be the most successful and to reach your full potential. Okay, set goals. So this, again, is if you want to get your Shakeology paid for, if you want to start making this an income for your family, I want you to start with goals. And they need to be realistic goals, but I don't want you to be afraid to have some goals to start. And maybe you're like, well, what if nothing happens? What if I don't even get a single sale? That's okay. Everyone's business is going to grow at their own pace, but I want you to have goals because I think sometimes we have this idea of, yeah, I want to make this into a full-time income, but we haven't clearly defined our goals to even get us to be a little bit of an income. So this goal has Success Club, qualify for Success Starters. So you probably have no idea what Success Club is right now. That's totally normal. After this call, I am going to post into the Coach Basics group something that's called a new coach call that Beachbody Corporate has put together for you guys for this month. In that call, they're going to go over what Success Club is and everything that you need to know in order to hit Success Club. Basically, what's really awesome is Success Club means that if you're getting new people into your business. So it'll, like I said, the call will go into it a little bit more, but basically your goal in this first month is to help 3 people. Your goal is to find 3 people that you can help get started on their fitness journey. And by helping them, I mean they're going to get the full package from you. They're going to get the fitness program and Shakeology, and which we call a challenge pack, and they're going to purchase that from you. If you can have 3 people purchase challenge packs, you get to qualify for what we call Success Club 5. If you end up getting to help 5 people this month start their journey with the challenge pack, you're going to get Success Club 10. And so we will be talking about how do you invite people, how do you talk about it, all of that stuff in Coach Basics. But I would love for you guys to fill out what are your goals. And so write in the months here, and then how many, like Success Club, if you want to hit Success Club, just put a check there for now. Monthly income, let's say we want to pay for our product, put a check mark there. And then what month you want to advance to Emerald rank. And like I said, don't be afraid to put goals down because we're going to help you work through them and give you the tools that you need to be able to achieve them if you want to. Okay, now connect your goals to your why. Achieving these goals will impact my business and my personal life by, so think about what would happen if you helped 3 people this month. If you were to say, yes, I'm going to find 3 people that I want to help, and what would that mean? Well, you get 25% commission on all sales. So let's say you sold a challenge pack for $140. You, for every challenge pack, are going to get $35. And so if you were to help 3 people this month, you would make $105. Or another way to look at that is your Shakeology is totally covered. Okay? So I think that's a really awesome goal. And it's not only so you can get money in your pocket. Okay? It's really so that you can start to get excited about what happens when you're helping other people. Because as you see lives being changed by the work that you've been doing, you are going to get a fire lit in your belly to help even more people because you're going to see the results that they're getting. And so, so please feel free to just write why, like what would happen if you were to, let's say if you were to help 5 people this month, or if you were to help 6 people and you made an extra $200 this month, what would that mean to your family? I know it would mean a lot to my family. You know, when I was starting out and I was making a little extra every week, yeah, I wasn't rich at that point, but I was making enough where my husband was like, wow, this is actually something that we should probably focus on. And so if you have a skeptical husband, let that be even more motivation to get to work and do as much as you can. Let's see, Miranda says, yes, makes a difference. Totally. that little bit makes such a difference because, again, it's going to motivate you to do a little bit more. All right, so the next box over here is schedule your time. So I need you guys to know that this is a real business. I know that it only costs $140 to sign up, but the mindset that I want you to get in on, and what I'm going to talk more in my videos about in coach training is I want you to think like, what if you had invested $500,000 like most entrepreneurs have to do to start a business? I think that then you'd be like, holy crap, I got to get to work. And that's the mindset that I want you to have. So scheduling your time, I want you to just to say how many hours a week or a day do you have to spend on your business? And then I will fit this into my schedule because you're going to have to think through that, because if you don't set aside intentional time, it's just not going to happen. Okay, sounds good, Bridget. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. So definitely be intentional and write out that when are you going to get your work stuff in? I always tell people, if you want to get your business up and running and you're crunched for time in the beginning, if you can even just give your business an hour a day, and we'll go through what you need to be doing in that hour, you are going to be so surprised how that little consistency, an hour a day, is going to do incredible things for your business. Define your daily activity. We will be talking about this in our coach training. So don't feel like you have to fill all that out right now because you may not quite know what you need to be doing. I would like you to identify potential obstacles because we all have them. Kids get sick, you have to work late or whatever. And it can be really easy when those things happen to be like, well, I'm just not going to work my business today, or I'm not going to make it a priority. And I want to remind you that what you put into this business is a direct reflection of what you will get out. And so even though this can be like the first thing you want to put on the back burner, I guarantee if you stick with it, you will be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I almost didn't do this, because that's how I feel now. I started as a discount coach, and I every day think, what if I hadn't done this? Like, our lives would not be 100% changed like they are today. So make it a priority, get over your excuses, and you'll be so encouraged. All right, and then hold yourself accountable. I'll hold myself accountable to my action plan by using the business activity tracker every week and sharing it with my success partner. So we'll get more into that a little bit later. We have a little bit of a different form as far as tracking activity that you can do with our team. So don't worry about that just yet. And then scheduling a challenge group and going public, hold up on that too, because we're going to be talking about that in Coach Basics. So the main thing on this page, again, is just to fill out what you can. And again, once that's filled out, if you could just snap a picture of this and send it to me. Send it to Coach Amber at mommysmetime.com. I would love to know what your action plan and goals are, because when I know what your goals are, then I know how much I need to be helping you reach those goals and what I can be doing. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go back to this Getting Started tab. So that was again, number one, that was the Business Quick Start Guide. Number two, join a Coach Basics, which you guys are already signed up for, so you're in good shape there. You're going to learn everything you need to know. After Coach Basics, we are going to help you achieve Success Club and hopefully become part of the Success Starters program, which means that you're going to, first of all, get an exclusive call with the CEO. And if you get Success Club within the first 3 months of your business, you are going to get a free ticket to Summit, which next year is in, I can't think of it. I just had a total. Thank you, New Orleans. I kept wanting to say Baton Rouge, and like, it's definitely not Baton Rouge. Oh, clearly it's Friday and I need a drink. So it's going to be in New Orleans. Randa. So it's going to be in New Orleans. A lot of us are going to go. So if that's something you want to go to, hitting Success Club in your first 3 months is going to be huge. And then the next one is just staying in touch. So make sure, again, that you're checking out the Facebook page, that you're checking out the newsletter, that you can join the National Wake Up Call. And this little thing right here, visit the FAQs, is going to be your best friend, because you're going to have a lot of questions and you're going to need to know how to ask them, which we'll cover more in the video about the online office. But that is that. I know that's like a ton of information. Let me just stop sharing my screen. Okay. All right, so I know that was a lot, and your mind is probably like, what did she even just say? That's totally normal. I always tell people, I think it took me a good 6 months to feel like I actually knew the lingo and everything with this business. So before I close today, I just want to affirm you to know that it's okay if you don't feel very good at this right now. It's okay if you're like, this feels like a mountain that I need to figure out how to climb. That's how we all started. That's how every successful coach starts, that they start from square one. And I have to tell you that this journey is the most fun journey that you'll ever be on. And yeah, we have to learn this stuff along the way, and it's hard and it's confusing at first, but I know that, I'm sure Miranda and Molly would both say, like, as you get into this, it just gets that much more exciting. As you see people's lives change, as you see the potential that this is for your family, it motivates you, because it's like, it's truly a dream job. Let me see. Molly says absolutely. Perfect. Does anyone have questions? So again, your homework for Monday would be to create that business quick start, which within that would have making your list, which again is a little bit of a daunting task. But I was listening to a video the other day from one of the top coaches in our network, and Janelle Summers, for those of you who know that name. And she was saying that this is one task that she did in the beginning that she was like really nervous to do, because it felt kind of network marketing weird. But when she did it, she's like, absolutely, that's why she had so much success quickly, because she was able to think about people and interact with people and build relationships with people that maybe she wouldn't have thought of if she hadn't done this activity. So those are the two things to do this weekend. I will be posting the video for you guys to look through the Coach Online Office. Like I said, either this weekend or first thing Monday morning. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for you guys to get started and feel like you have a grasp on all this. So do you guys have any questions? I know there's just a couple of you new coaches left on here. Any questions that you can think of right now? All right, perfect. Well, I'm recording this, so I'll post this to the group in case you want to watch parts of it again. I know it's been kind of long, so thanks for hanging with me. But thank you for joining. Thank you for joining our team. We are so excited to have you, and I'm just really excited for you guys to see this opportunity as the gift that I see it right now. Because if you put the time in and you learn this stuff, it's going to be a life-changing opportunity. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. We'll talk to you soon.